Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Now off screen I did a little bit of research into the DLC equipments, or accessories. Specifically the team glasses and the C's armband. So, and I'm assuming this will go with hide and a few of the other abilities as well. So essentially, what I can gather is these are buffs for individual characters. So if I want an extra 15% EXP for Ren, I have to have these equipped to him. However, it does not carry over into Ryuji. And they do not stack, which is kind of annoying. The money boost also doesn't stack, but you only need one character to have it equipped. This way, you'll get extra money. So, yeah, I have no clue why they have 9, but it's kind of weird. I'm assuming this will only work on one person, or this will work just equipped to one person, so... this will be another thing that has to be equipped to everyone. I'm assuming this is also a one thing. Everyone. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. Kind of annoying, but yeah. But fortunately, we'll get other characters later on, meaning we can equip the money boost to them, we can equip hide to them, as well as... Also has +3. Wow, I didn't see that. As well as all-out attack. This way we can get extra buffs from the people in the back row while getting the stuff done. The back row characters will also gain EXP equal to the number shown on the screen, so they'll still be getting EXP, just not as much as everyone else. So, pick your favorite party members, type of thing. Alright then, let's save.
Let's do it.
Obligatory save. And let's get on to it. We're actually going to start doing some actual multiple day stuff instead of like, 1 or 2 days.
Well then.
Alright, let's sleep. I feel a strange weight pressing on my body. It's just a cat. It's not that heavy. I've had cats sleep on my chest before. It's not that bad. And I have asthma. Grab, but looks like you can still grab a seat if you're lucky. Our train, we get some downtime. Wonder if we can put it to good use. Hint, hint. Essentially, while we're on the train, if we're able to sit down, we're able to do things at that point in time. Usually reading a book. Generally. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. I'm trying to the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
Well, that's not good.
This is the onset of a psychiatric breakdown. What should I do? Am I gonna die? Relax. It's freaking April. You're just tired. You probably have low blood sugar.
I see.
Doctor has the best medicine, huh? What's that one? Yep. She's wearing punk clothes.
No.
What's that? Bullshit, it's not. That's important. But you do have interesting fashion sense. Must be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace. Hint. Yep. That's cool, even though it's right there. Afternoon. Alright. Don't text me, we're in class. Oh, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yes, but none of it's really sticking today. Alright. Anyway, hideout's cool. There's the hideouts on the roof. We can still go up there? Let you in, Gotcha.
Hey, are you listening?
Yes. I feel murderous intent. Ow! Well, it looks like it hurt. Him around the forehead.
Pay attention.
We need a higher stat to be able to dodge those. And if we're able to dodge it, we get extra charm, I believe. Our proficiency kind of sucks right now.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady An. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
Hold on a second. I'm going to load something up on my computer. It's going to cause a little bit of lag. There we go. It's another guide that has a bit more details I want to have up. Let me make sure this is the one I want. We didn't do anything really worthwhile to mention, so yeah. I'm gonna use a different guide from this point forward. It should still give us the Max Confidant run through, but gives a bit more details on certain things I want to do. This guide's only if you have extra money to burn, so if you got the 50k extra money from Persona 5, it makes things easier. But keep in mind, you can do this all in your own time. You don't actually have to do the buying stuff, which I'll get to later on.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady An. Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today. Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself. Can I talk?
Hey, remember that customer you met at the lunch yesterday? She was sitting in the booth. Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
That's realized something. Yeah, she's kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that. Maybe she'll help us out. I know where she's at. Can I?
hey,
I can't access it yet. Alright. Here's the clinic.
this is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
We'll make something up.
Well, I guess that's the only choice we have. We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
Well,
This your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. LeBlanc. Well, whatever. So what are you here for today? Been feeling lethargic. Fine.
please head to the exam room. In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet-tasting one or a bitter one? You're the patient here, you know. Do you think you should be telling me how to do my job? So, it's just like I thought. You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me, hmm? Who's to say? But as a result, all I get are patients with ulterior motives now. I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, If that's okay with you, stop by anytime. Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for. Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem.
A bit hypocritical, but I like her.
Okay,
I got for now.
which one?
Okay, jeez. Just the legs. Okay, so 50 milligrams. Let's see here. What do I want? We don't have to worry about any of these for a while. Revivadin. Revivadrin. I like that.
You want that one? Oh, okay. That should
I'll
work.
buy a few of these. How many can I buy? 60. Nice. I'd say 10 for now. This only restore 50 HP, but
Thanks. Take care.
look at that. Thank you. Hey. What's the reason for your visit? If you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot, whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this? What? You no longer develop that type of medicine. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it, it's a drug so potent it can give you unlimited power. Why do you want power in this day and age? Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations, unless she has a license for it, which she says she does. Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. Really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. Please not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You trying to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's that look? That was your mistake, was not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tai Takumi will never... Hey, somebody there? Get out!
Man.
It's called sound like yep. We should use that.
Yes.
Let's keep this film. Okay. All right. Shibuya. Sounds good. Tomorrow. Gotcha. All right.
We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we
Possibly.
can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home.
I normally actually date Tai, but this time I'm not going to, just because she actually is kind of difficult.
Okay.
Essentially, any guide that you look at, sorry, hold on. Any guide you look at that has Max Confidant will always say that Tai Takumi is difficult. This is because when you switch between romance and platonic, there actually is a shift in the points that you get. So it's kind of difficult to put her in a guide for anyone who wants to romance her or who wants to be platonic. Fortunately, a lot of guides have the guide that's set up to where it's like, if you romance her, go to this date. If not, go to this date. Alright, so we're 16th. Can I start cleaning a little bit more?
Oh.
Ah. I really want to clean up this room. It really is bugging the hell out of me.
Okay.
Alright, sleep. I mean, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but that bugs me.
What's up?
Like, you made it. Alright, social sheet. On the ground.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Alright, first things first. Can I can't bring up my save yet. Alright, that's annoying. By the way, there is a trophy to win the lottery. All you have to do is, you can play it right here. I recommend doing it at a point where we can't save and just doing it then.
Everyone, wake up! This country is twisted.
And it's reloading if you fail.
While Japanese society may appear to be thriving, many young people have not been as blessed as their elders. They have no jobs, no savings, no financial security whatsoever. These young people should be tackling their futures head on, but instead, they're too busy merely trying to survive.
Wow, a little real there.
People give speeches all the time. Plus, politics are pretty boring anyways.
But they're important. Oh, yes, it's here. What'd this is a reference to a statue in Shibuya of a dog. I can't remember the full story, but he basically, his master died and he kept returning to the spot for years until he eventually passed away too. So they put up a statue in remembrance of him.
Follow me. The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes.
Not really, straightforward.
Hey,
Alright.
yeah.
Legit, yeah. Pretty sketchy. Well, it's a bit scary to go in alone. Alright, let's go. Still can't save.
Oh yeah, before we head in, you know anything about guns and shit? Nah,
A little
I guess
bit.
We can just ask the guy behind the counter if we can't figure out what we want. Come on, let's do this.
The airsoft shop, ironically enough, also sells, you know, daggers and bats, whips and stuff like that too. Kind of funny. Ominous.
You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you.
Ugh, some customer service.
Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver?
Automatic? Dude, why are you talking about cars now?
Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week.
Can't remember you.
You bastard.
And you, looking for something? Oh, you guys planning a nice big bank robbery or something?
What? That ain't it. We just like how they look is all.
Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts. I'm always up for helping fresh faces. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here.
This is a reference to the very, very strict gun laws in Japan. Like, let's put it this way. The gun laws in Japan are so strict that while you can apply for a gun as a citizen, you're not going to get it. You're not. Mostly you get a permit to have one, but you can't buy one. You need to get it from out of country pretty much, generally. From what I remember. Could be wrong in this regard. But it is really against the law to be caught with a gun in Japan, unless you're like a police officer or something. So yeah, that's why he's all, don't let the cops see. But I believe model guns in airsoft are fine. To a degree, but it's still really strict.
You damn well better be. Now, if you look close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different.
He's not wrong. I've held both. My family actually does have quite a few guns. You can tell the difference between a plastic gun, a metal gun, and the weight. It's really interesting.
Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though. If you got the guts for it, of course. But for now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight. I'll bring him out.
Fair enough.
We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? Ooh, I want him to shine. Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
Thanks for the 5K. 'K.
'Kay, 'kay. 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 'Kay
Alright. So let's sell some stuff we don't need. I don't need the rebel knife anymore.
I guess that's fine.
There are very few things you need to keep on you in this game. You'll want to keep these. These basic accessories like the hip glasses, suspenders, this type of stuff you don't need.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Alright.
I guess that's fine.
And we'll want to keep these. Double fruit. Alright.
Okay.
Buy a weapon.
Sounds good.
Alright, alright. Kokudi. Let me pull up a calculator quickly. I actually want to see how much stuff will cost. I shouldn't have to really worry about cash for a while. But better safe than sorry, you know. 101. I'm gonna see how much I can get for just complete upgrade weaponry.
Alright, which one?
I should be able to buy them all. And if I can, that would be amazing. It'll make things so much easier. 23,701. That should be fine. Let me check protectors.
Sounds good.
Just sleep nice. Alright. One. Let's see here. Minus 4600. Times 4. That'll really take me down low for armor as well. But I could still do it if I wanted to. Alright, I'm going to buy the weapons now. And tomorrow, when we have more time, after I buy the stuff that's recommended, I'll go back to the shop and see if I can get the other stuff too. Or the armors. But for now, weapons.
Alright, which one?
Oh, that's right, I'm also going to sell the stuff I don't need too, so I might be able to be good with that. I forgot that I can sell stuff right after getting it.
You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright, which one? That's
And it's
what
a
you shoot
pretty
outside.
decent sellback too. On some of them at least.
Sounds good. Don't break it, okay?
So essentially, every so often he will get new stock in. And generally it'll be in batches of 2 or 4. But always multiples of 2, because you'll get a weapon that does good damage, but you also get a weapon that has an ability to it. So it comes down to preference there.
Okay, alright, which one? Huh?
Give me the governance. Can I sell the gun I had?
Good. That's what you're shooting. You better not
Buy,
use it to pull a
equip.
prank. Don't
Buy,
break it, okay?
equip.
That's what you're you better
Buy,
not use it to pull a
equip.
prank.
Can I not sell those guns back? Apparently not. Alright then,
Okay.
let's see if I can get
Alright, which one?
these armors as well. Clear. Okay, so I have 20. So I have a lot more money than I thought I was going to have. Minus 4600 4 7,721. Okay. That should be enough to get everything I want. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to stick with my original idea and come back later.
Alright. Sounds good.
Accessories. Did you forget? Okay. I don't need any of those.
Come again.
No, I don't buy off any model guns from other people, so keep that in mind. Don't do any problems. Okay, so he doesn't. He used to do it in the last game.
Later.
All right. So we got a pretty good sellout. All right. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Boss, did you hear?
As a quick side note before we go on, the best weapons, armor, or the best armor, weapons, and stuff like that all come from Persona Fusion into gear. Like the black robes we have. We can use those to turn those into the best armor in the game. But we need those Persona first. So keep that in mind. Now, due to the fact that we also have new Persona as well as a new table, the old ones are probably going to be different. So I keep that in mind.
Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing.
You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about?
Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions.
Only an idiot would believe a preposterous story like that.
Seriously.
Oh, sorry, but we're closing soon.
How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers.
They're closing. What do you want them to do?
Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of this store.
Thanks for stopping in. Please come again.
I'm only trying to help you fix your business. Thanks for the coffee, at least.
He really is haughty.
Jeez, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something. It doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile.
Cheers.
No, it's nothing like that. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway. I'd be kind of screwed if I lost it. But I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble.
Alrighty. Okay. How was she? She's stable. It's good. Don't want you to get conscious though. It's scary. She better. I know it. Yeah. I just need to believe in her. But I'll never forget Kamoshida. Yep.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools.
Please let me save before doing this.
Clean off that desk back there so we can use it.
Good.
I should write something.
Okay. Frick. 46. I think we're on this one. Oh. Wait. Friday evening. Friday. Jeez. Okay, save here. Alright, we're gonna have the crafting tutorial as well as something important I'm about to mention.
That desk. Hurry now and clean it up.
Let's clean it up.
Great. Now you can make things whenever you want.
Alright, so this is our work desk where we can create stuff. Now, we can do this in class as
Also
well.
the materials this time. Try making a lockpick.
Alright, as I was about to say, we can make materials while we're in class as well, but it generally only happens when there is a free period and we have free time to work. But mostly we're going to be working at our workbench here. Alright. Makes various infiltration tools. Okay. Making will cause time to pass, but will improve your proficiency as well. Each time this rakes up, you can make one additional tool. During bad weather, your focus will allow you to make an additional tool. Check out all the shops to track down various crafting materials.
Don't think too hard about it. You'll get the hang of it.
Okay, so here we have the items we can make. We can make a go home, which allows us to transport from Let's see the info. Yeah. Basically, if we're anywhere in the dungeon, we can use this and go straight to the entrance. This will make it so enemies won't see us for a time period. Lockpick allows us to open locks. Calming Aroma lowers the security level. Vanishing Balls basically allows us to escape from battles, but not all battles are guaranteed. Raises the chance of being targeted by foes for one ally. If you have a character with a counter ability, this is great to have, or someone with strong defense. Fire damage and ice damage. Electric damage, wind damage. So yeah. You're mostly going to be spending time making lockpicks. Later on, we'll get an item called the Eternal Lockpick that we can make that doesn't break. It's annoying to make, but fortunately, if you do New Game Plus, the Eternal Lockpick carries over. So we're gonna make one.
Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay?
Make it. Clunk, clunk. Get. Alright, this is important.
Great. We should be able to use this.
Yeah.
Dang it! Didn't get it. Okay, so those musical notes represent how much points we get. They range from 1, 2, and 3. You always want 3 musical notes when you can. I'm actually going to stop recording right now and reload until I get that, so I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm an idiot. I misunderstood this guide. In Persona 5, the way I described the note system was true. You wanted to get the 3 because it gave the best possible points. However, it seems like they may have changed it. So, here's how it works. When you see 1 music note, it gives you a +2 into whatever stat you're gaining. Charm, guts, proficiency, whatever. If you see 2, you gain 3 or 4 points. And if you see 3, you gain 5, 7, or 10 points. You don't know how many points you're going to get, but the guide is situated that you have it as you get the lowest possible points in the notes you get. So, I got 2 notes, which means I got the +3 I needed, or I got +4, which will make things easier going on in the future. That's how this works. I'm an idiot. I apologize. You only need 2 music notes. So let's continue.
You should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
No, we're not. We're not going to the palace tomorrow. 18. Hey.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning.
I am not giving you any respect because you don't deserve it.
That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
I'm gonna kick you in the dick. I am going to kick your dick so hard, I'm going to get points on the football team.
Homeroom period.
Sorry, Kaba-sensei. I didn't mean to stand over you. I'll talk over you.
A word with you, please.
I swear to God, that camera isn't mine. Wait, what? This is a new cutscene, by the way.
There's something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
I see you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student?
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
Please excuse us.
After you.
Okay, seriously. Like I mentioned a few sets ago, I wanted to be a teacher. His way of handling that, horrid. That would be my expression that Kawakami Sensei has. I would be disgusted in that behavior. It's not a teacher's job to babysit kids. It really isn't. It's their job to teach them life lessons, history, and the person has to develop as an individual on their own. That's kind of the deal. That's why you do public school, or not public schools. It's why you go to a physical school with a bunch of kids. That way you can develop as a person by interacting with other people. You can learn pretty much, in this day and age, you can learn everything you need to know on the computer, but you won't develop socially. What he is doing is literally implanting in the other student's mind, I'm a bad guy, stay away from me, calling me delinquent and referring to me in all that ways. That's wrong.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida? Well, there was that little exchange just now, but that's not all.
She's starting to suspect. She can tell.
He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay? Oh, and one more thing. That girl outside the office, you didn't make a pass at her, did you? All right. Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun. You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well. Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes? Sorry, bad joke. That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
I'm being honest with her. I didn't make a pass at her. She didn't ask if I had a thing for her. I didn't make a pass at her. Alright. Seriously. I'm not gonna, obviously. Okay. Alright. The mind's made up. Of course. So we have until, I think it's at the 5th? Oops, sorry, itchy ear. He got in trouble on the first day of school. I was late! This guy's getting expelled. No one's troublemaker in school. Everyone's got high hopes for the new girl, Yoshizawa-san. Or Chan, sorry. That's... I'm sorry, civics, a bit of a civics lessons here. Okay. If you're playing this game, you probably watch anime. Then you probably know that, you know, there are suffixes at the end of names, like Yoshizawa-chan. The way he's using that suffix is kinda inappropriate. Not that he probably wouldn't use it, it's just... it's kinda creepy. The reason why is because when you meet someone for the first time, you refer to them as son. Or if they are in a position higher than you, like a boss something, you refer to them as sama. If they're ahead of you again, you may refer to them as senpai. Basically, it's showing respect. San, sama, all these type of things are basically like Mr. But sama has a higher reference of respect. Chan and kun are more friendly names. They're like the equivalent of giving someone a nickname in outside of Japan, even though they don't have a nickname. So he's basically implying a sense of familiarity with the character or the person without actually having it. So it's kind of creepy that he's calling her Chan. Although if it's a female, it's a little bit more understandable because other social reasons, but it's still kind of creepy. As a side note, there's a bit of a misunderstanding between Chan and kun. A lot of people say Chan and kun are not interchangeable, that they're referred to only as men and women. But you can use Chan for men as well as Kun for women. It's just not normally done, but it is still acceptable to refer to them in that way. But it's a little bit more demeaning to be a man and referred to as Chan. But it's still acceptable. Same thing with Kun for a woman. Yeah, she's fine. I wonder if I have a shout. No, you don't.
Okay.
Time to play in motion. But the other way to go and wait in the signal. Well, leave the plane to you. So, here's the difficulty of this. Mission start. We have... Oh, on free time. What's next? When you have some free time, you don't know what to do, press the touchpad to open the assist command menu to view what you can do and who you can see. If the network functions are on, you can use the D-pad to turn the activity log, and you'll be able to see what other players did on the day on the calendar. Activity log is a support tool that can assist... Yeah. So we have 14 days before expulsion, so we have to do that. We have to get Kamoshida's treasure and his heart in 14 days. So, we touch touchpad. Assist commands. When you're lost, we can do assist commands. Press triangle to open the confidant assist area to see which confidant is recommended at that time of day. Status, which increase your stats. And a bunch of other things. So basically, in the original version, you hit touchpad, this would pop up. It would give you basically what people did that day. Like for example, today, most people went to the palace. We're not doing that today. Some people went batting, and some other people went to see Takeme-san, which is what we're going to be doing. However, in this version, we have the face commands as well, or the face buttons. You know, triangle, square, circle. This will allow you to go to specific things to do certain things. And you can see what they did as well. Or just go straight to the hideout. Decide later. Alright. So, since we're here, we're going to save. And today, we're going to go to the Shujin Library. Fast travel. Gotta love it.
Excuse me?
Yes, it is. Okay. So we can borrow a book from them, but we can only borrow one book at a time. We can read them anywhere we can read a book. Obviously, desks and some other locations. But we can only keep one at a time from the library. We have to return it back in if we want to get a new book. Yep. I knew it. Rude! I'm just scaring you because you don't know me.
Man.
Rude. Check out the study corner. Looks like you can raise your knowledge and guts here. Alright.
What would you like?
I'd like to borrow a book. I want to borrow Pirate Legend, based on Captain Kidd. Yeah, a lot of the books are going to be based after Personas. Although we can get this too later on. Cool. Apparently it's checked out already, so we want Pirate Legend.
Here.
We'll read that later. Okay, next. Alright. The card represents a social or confidant we can do there. We're going to Yogan Jaya's back streets. Alright.
How can I help you?
We want to buy... Huh. We can't get the TV. We're supposed to get like a TV. Well, I guess the DVD player is good enough. We want that. We want all these. There we go. Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Wi-Fi TV in our room. Hint, hint. Alright, so we got all that said and done. We're going to save again. We don't have enough. I think we have enough money to buy armor. I'm thinking it was 4,600, right? 4,600 times 4. We don't have enough. Nope. Okay. today, let's see here. We did that. Excuse me. We're gonna hang out with Takumi-san. Or Sensei. Hey.
Well,
Got any special medicine?
huh?
No, I remember. You're the kid who was at LeBlanc. Regular medicine won't do the trick? I have my reasons. Very well. Head to the examination room. Okay.
Oh,
The medicine, huh? I like where this is going.
what are you trying to do?
So which conversation of mine did you eavesdrop to hear that? It's obvious. Actually, you call that hiding. Not that care, of course. I was actually going to dispose of that medicine anyway. I got a little too carried away with it. Tell me why would you... Okay. Indeed, you don't seem very athletic, so what's exactly up to? It's for my exams.
Huh?
Oh, you have exams for college? So you can improve your cognitive and reduce fatigue. Or concentration. It's not the best idea, but if you want, but if that's what you want to do,
Take care.
then good luck with that. I have an obligation to help you with that. Why don't you have an energy drink or something? I need that medicine. Yeah, a little bit. This is really expensive, and it's not something a regular high school can get its hands on. It costs almost as much as a car. Jeez. Ironically enough, I had enough money a few the other day. Can I work for it? What, like part-time? Yeah, decent amount. He's not me, him, probably. Okay. But haven't been able to find one even after putting an ad in the paper. What am I going to be doing? She got me by the shirt and curlies. Okay then, you'll be participating in clinical trials from a medicine. That's dangerous. I'll be right back. Alright. Here you go. Well, you can relax, rest assured. My autopsy is guaranteed to find out exactly what part of it killed you. I like her.
Did you change your mind?
I got there if you want to leave.